What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Tuesday. I'm doing real good myself. Shout out to the Chocolate Diamond for sending me this particular story right here. And it's a story that's more to it than what they're actually saying. That's just my opinion about it. It says here, hundreds of birds found dead in Rome on New Year's Eve. The local administration has declared a citywide ban on the use of fireworks on December 31st for the protection of animals, people, and property. Okay? All of these birds that you see laying in the streets of Rome right here, is said to be victims of fireworks. I don't think so. I really don't. But let's get into the story and see what it has to say. Hundreds of birds were found dead in the Italian capital of New Year's Eve after many people burst fireworks to celebrate the new year. They are said to have suffered from heart attacks as a result of fireworks. The footage and pictures from the streets near the main train station and several other locations in Rome showed bodies of hundreds of these little birds. The animals' rights groups came forth to call it a massacre and blamed it on the fireworks. Okay. Well, then, see, the reason why I say it's more to it than what they're saying is because I can understand that the air could be polluted, on when they do this with the fireworks, you know what I'm saying, to celebrate the new year or 4th of July, But my thing is this: why haven't you seen this nationwide throughout, every country, you know what I'm saying, across the globe, because that's what they do. They pop fireworks, okay? This is the reason why I say it's more to it than what they're telling us, okay? There have been other situations where just like this where birds just mysteriously just drop out of the sky on days where there are no fireworks. You see, but I digress. Let's continue. Though the cause of their death was not apparent, the International Organization for the Protection of Animals, which is OIPA, said that it was related to loud display of fireworks in the leafy location of the city where the birds roosted. A spokesperson said that the birds could have died from getting knocked against each other, or hit with electrical lines and windows out of fear. That's a possibility. Okay? But again, I doubt it. To continue, the Daily Mail quoted Lorendana Diglio, a spokesperson for the OIPA, as saying it can be that they died from fear. Scared to death, huh? Wow, they try to sell us anything. But to continue, they can fly up together and knock against each other or hit windows or electric power lines. Let's not forget, they can also die of heart attacks. The fireworks burst to celebrate the new year cause distress and harm to both domestic and wild animals every year. Diglio added, the local administration has declared a citywide ban on the use of fireworks and imposed a curfew at 10 p.m. on December 31st for the protection of animals, people, and property. It went ignored as many people still came out to use fireworks for their celebration. Okay. Goes on to say the videos and photos shared on social media evoked a lot of criticism and disgust from people. The local branch of the OIPA in Rome called on a ban on using fireworks and crackers for personal use, saying that they could be dangerous to animals. He's kind of repeating itself. Well, that goes without saying, but nevertheless, they're not explaining why in other situations it's the same thing and fireworks and firecrackers has not been used in other places. See, as for example, let me show you. This is a video right here that took place in Pennsylvania in Perkasie County or what have you, about birds just mysteriously dropping out of the air, and that happened to take place last January 2020. Okay, check this out. Look at this.
Scary movie in Bucks County. Concerned citizens calling police, and they weren't calling for help. They were just confused. They say dozens of birds just dropped dead right out of the sky. And now we've got a mystery on our hands. Our Brad Satin joins us live in Perkasie, Bucks County tonight. Brad, what is this?
Shayna, it is a mystery. You're right. Perkasie police are investigating. So is the Pennsylvania Game Commission. The question is, what happened on Sunday afternoon to cause these 24 birds to literally, as you mentioned, fall out of the sky? We have a photo of it that for some may be a little difficult to look at. Take a look.
They flew out of this area here.
Driving to the grocery store after church on Sunday,
something is terribly wrong here.
Deirdre Edgell and her daughter Audrey couldn't believe their eyes.
They were in the air 1 second and then not the next, all at the same exact time.
Headed west on 5th Street in Perkasie by Penridge High School, they saw nearly 30 small birds, starlings, flying from a tree and then suddenly, without warning and all at the same time, nosedive onto the road. They got one picture of the scene.
As we got closer to them, I noticed that the majority of them were backside down and legs up in the air. Yeah. Some were walking and staggering, others were just breathing heavily, and some had what appeared to be blood on their beaks.
They were dead.
Most dying instantly.
I was just thinking, like, this is just the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
2 other drivers pulled over. One moved them off the road until police arrived. What caused it? Deirdre posted on Facebook, and the theories came pouring in, from OMG, 5G, and electromagnetism to caught in an updraft they can't breathe, and another prophetic sign. It sure had neighbors wondering.
That's the first thing that came to mind.
Which is?
Prophecy.
You think?
What's going on in Perkasie that caused this? Is there some sort of virus going around that we need to be told about? Or is there something in the water? Like something straight out of a Hitchcock movie. The birds?
Yeah, the birds for sure. Again, Pennsylvania Game Commission now doing some tests on those dead birds. We're hearing, Shayna, we could have some results next week.
Just disturbing. We look forward to finding out what's going on there. Brad Satin in Perkasie.
Now, there you have it. You understand? That had nothing to do with fireworks, firecrackers, and that happened here in this country. This is not Rome, but yet and still they're blaming that where those birds died over there, on fireworks and firecrackers. Yeah, they're lying to us, okay? And more than likely, I'm gonna say this. The more than likely what happened, this is more than my own opinion, is the same thing that's going around with this virus. Those birds caught it, and then there it is. But they're not telling us this, okay? But y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, your views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.